Beardo Banjo.
So last night I started playing this game. You probably haven't heard of it. It's quite indie, it's quite underground, hasn't really broken through to the mainstream yet, but basically it's like this online action, survival, base building, sim, adventure game that you can play with friends, and it's called Valheim. I am of course joking, of course you've heard of Valheim. This game has been dominating the Steam charts since it came out not even that long ago. I just saw a post today that says this game has now reached 5 million players. That's obviously not concurrent, but that's how many people have jumped in and purchased this game and started their Viking journey into the world of Valheim. Now today I'm going to be trying this game out, but not just playing it flat screen. I'm going to be trying it out in VR. And I'm going to be trying it out with a first-person mod, because first-person VR just works perfectly, right? I'm going to be using my Oculus Quest 2 today. That's what I've opted to go for. This game isn't particularly demanding and visually it's pretty, but it's not kind of overwhelmingly beautiful. It's not going to push the limits of my machine, and therefore I think it will translate quite well into the Oculus Quest 2 with a link cable. Now, if this works, I should get 3D visuals, I should get head tracking, and it should be pretty damn close to a native VR game. Now, obviously I won't have hand tracking. I'll still be using keyboard and mouse, but I think it's going to be good. Before I start the video though, I will say one thing. I've only played for about 2 hours so far, so I'm not exactly at a particularly interesting point in the game. I've basically built a house, which I'm very proud of, and that's basically it. I will wander around the area, show you what it looks like running in VR, show you what it looks like in first person, but I might come back and do a second video at some point in time when I've played more of the game and can access some more exciting areas. I'll go out into the forest and I'll inevitably get killed. I'll do that for you today, but outside of that I can not really show much exciting stuff. But my house is pretty cool, so I'll show you my house. Let's jump into some Valheim. This is the game running in first person, in VR. Let's take a look at it. Alrighty then, here we are inside Valheim. Now what I'm seeing here on the menu screen is some great 3D effects. Now I have my character here, my bold, beardy character. He's all 3D, he's kind of popping out at me, and the fire there is really kind of real. I know it looks kind of low poly and it kind of fits in with the aesthetic of Valheim, but it looks really real to me because again, it's 3D and the particle effects are kind of coming up and away from me on the screen. Now right now I'm playing just on a big floating cinema screen, but when I go into the game I'll switch to immersive VR and the world will all be around me, and I'll be able to use head tracking as well thanks to the first person view mod. I'm just going to jump in, I think. As I said, I'm really early on in the game, so don't laugh at my lack of things. I am still new to the game. Alright, welcome to my rather spectacular, if I do say so myself, Valheim house. Now I've just said that and people will be laughing at me saying that isn't spectacular, that's actually quite rubbish, but it's the best I could do. Now here I am inside Valheim in VR, in first person, and as you can see I'm not holding my mouse right now, so my hand is here, my other hand is on my keyboard, and if I put both hands up I guess, I can show you, I'm able to look around in the world, look down at my body, see my arms and my legs. Look up, there's my house, and it's all the right scale, so the house looks really big to me. It looks about 2 stories tall, and the world tree up there in the sky is, you know, massive and really far away. Everything has the right scale, it should do. Let me put my hands back on my keyboard. Now I will be playing with keyboard for this session, just to kind of showcase this, and as I said, I might not play for a huge amount of time. I just wanted to show you that it's possible to do this, and show you that it's actually quite impressive. Now the game's rendering in 3D for me, so the world is all rendered in 3D, so that tree looks the right distance away, the grass is all kind of rendered at the right distance and in depth that it is, same as the rocks, and everything has an element of 3D. My club there, as you can see, is kind of, again, popping out, and it looks like it's in the right place that it should do. Now one thing I will say, the FPS, the first person mod, basically allows you to change the field of view. Now I've pumped it up to 110, which is quite a bit more than the default for Valheim, which means that I am getting a little bit of bowing. You'll see it quite a lot on the video because you'll see the full screen. Bear in mind, in VR, my field of view is less than what you're seeing in the video, so it's a little bit tighter. It feels about right for me, actually. 100 might be better than 110. 110 might be a little bit overkill. Oh no, there's a greyling. Come here, you. Oi, come here. Take that, you. What? I smashed him to. Oh, okay, I battered him. He's well and truly dead. Yeah, it looks about right for me inside VR. Yeah, I actually think this is pretty spot on. Now, one thing you can do with Vorpx, which is the program that I'm using to turn it into VR, is you can increase and decrease the 3D strength. Now, I've dropped the 3D strength down to about 0.5. If you have it turned up to 1 or any more than that, you feel really small. Everything in the world feels like it's the wrong proportions. But setting it to what I have done here, it feels like the right proportions, except for this door. This door looks tiny. That's a tiny, tiny door. There's a boar out there. It's a tiny, tiny door. Let me show you my house. I'm quite proud of this. It's very basic right now, but I'm very proud of it. Look, got a little fire, because you need the fire in the house, because it gives you the rested buff. I've learnt all these things yesterday, so I'm probably talking nonsense. But I've got the fire in the house. And I built a chimney, because you don't want the smoke to pool in your house. Because that's bad for you, apparently. So I've closed the chimney off up here. And it goes right out the top of the house, and it pushes the smoke out into the sky. I'm quite proud of that. That's probably not something to be particularly proud of, but I really like it. Can I get on the roof? Come on, come on. Yeah. Get up on the roof. Come on. Here we go. I'm up on the roof of my house. The game's really playable in first person. Now, if you don't have VR and you don't have Vorpx and you don't want to play around with the VR stuff, but you do just want to play around with the first person, you just press H. Now I'm trying to hit it on my keyboard, but I can't see where it is. H. So if I press H right now, I switch to third person and I get my head back, which is the important thing, because when I switch to first person, I lose my head. I'll try and find a shadow in a minute that can kind of display the fact that I have no head. Try and turn around, but you can't see it. So when you switch to first, you lose your character's head. But you can play with the first-person mod in multiplayer, and you'll be able to play in multiplayer using VR as well. So I could be playing the entire game like this, in VR, running around, doing my chores, building my house, progressing the game, but the friends I play with could be playing it on keyboard and mouse on flat screen. There you go. You can tell there from my shadow that I don't have a head. There you go, look. It kind of, it looks like my head's gone. I don't know if that's just me. No, head's definitely gone. Yeah, look at that, head's gone. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's running really well. The 3D image is great. The head tracking is smooth. What is that? Hello? How dare... Come here. Why would you try to kill me? Absolute idiot. Just realised that my sounds are really low, like I'm hitting stuff, and I can't even hear it. My audio was disgustingly low, so I turned my audio up, so you should be able to hear the music now, and hear the effects. There we go, you can hear me chopping things now. So, what is that? Oh, that's the stump. So yeah, you can do everything you would be able to do on the flat screen third-person game here in VR and in first person, so I can chop down my trees. I've also installed another mod that means I can just hold... Oh god, no! Trees are like the greatest enemy in this game, I swear to God. Yeah, I installed another mod where I can just hold down one mouse button and it just continually attacks or mines or chops, so you don't need to keep clicking. Very nice. Now, if you haven't played this game and you're just here for the Will It VR portion of the video, seriously, check this out. I jumped on last night with a couple of friends. A few of my friends have been playing it pretty relentingly, like they haven't stopped. And I was kind of like, nah, I'm not going to buy it, I'm not going to buy it. And then I thought, okay, you know what, I fancy a survival game. I do want to do some building, and I bought it. And I immediately do not regret it. It's got loads of style. And it's very chill, and apparently there's a huge amount of content in here. I say right now all I've done is build a house and kind of just explore this first area. But there is a map which you can uncover. Where's M? M? There we go. So there's a map that you can uncover. That's all I've done. That was my starting position, which coincidentally is where where the first boss is, which is bizarre. I started on a little island with a portal to summon the first boss. So I've moved away from that and built a homestead over here. But yeah, if you're looking for like a survival game that you can sink hundreds of hours into, there's a reason a lot of people have been playing this and jumping on the bandwagon. Is that the ocean? Oh, that is definitely the ocean. Oh, it looks lovely. Look at that. Gorgeous. What's that there? Neck. Oh, yeah, I like the little necks, little weird lizardy creatures. What's that? Oi! Come here. Oi! Don't hit me, run off. Yeah. Stupid thing. Alright. Take that. Alright, there's a neck over there. There was like a nice looking kind of eagle type thing here. That's gone now. I'll never see that again. Where is it? Oh! There's two of them. Look at them. Ah! Get out of it. Oi! Take that. I'm going to cook you for dinner. And you! Flipping hell! It's not a scary game, but when they come flying at your face like that and they're all in 3D, it's not particularly nice. Right, neck, tail. I'll eat that for dinner. Got to be really careful with your stamp. Oh, what's that? What is this? What have we found here? It's a little house. See, I can't wait to build a boat and go sailing. That's what kind of interests me the most. Building a little boat, going sailing, eventually getting to the point where I'm strong enough to... Oh, yeah. Strong enough to take on the bosses. Alright, let's try and renovate this house. Let's see how... Alright, so I can repair. I would need to build a crafting station here. I think I need to put a roof over it. Don't think you can use them without a roof over them. Put your hammer away. Crafting station needs a roof. Okay. Right, let's build a roof over this crafting station then, shall we? Okay, so the building is really simple. Like, everything kind of snaps together. There's no real hassle. There's just some, like, kind of little things that need to happen for you to be able to do stuff. So this crafting station needs a roof. So spin that around. So we need to build a little roof over it. So like that, and then just need something in the middle. That'll do. That's really rough around the edges, but my word, it's probably gonna have to do. Get up the hill. Alright. Station is too exposed. Alright, put a bloody roof on a wall on the back, will I? It's the worst thing I've ever built. It's so rubbish. Hopefully that will work now. Yeah, there we go. So I can now use the workbench, which means I should be able to go into here and repair this little building. Alright, let's repair this house. Yes, bring it back to its former glory. This can be my secret little hideaway place that I won't tell any of the people that are using my server about. I'll come here when I'm feeling low. Just, you know, come chill out in my little crappy house. That looks pretty good. And 2 roof pieces. Is that right? Look at that! Nice little house. I've bloody done it. I've now got a secret seaside getaway that no one knows about. Look at that. I hate this that I've built here. This is just the worst thing ever. I think I might have to just do this. It's just winding me up. I'll have to do that, and then if I just turn the back into sticks, maybe that'll be better. That looks a bit better. Yeah, that looks a bit better. It's still not great, but it definitely looks a bit better. Take me wood. Right. So I've got, yeah, a little crafting station, a little house. So there we go. Look at that. I've got a nice little getaway by the seaside there. Miles away from my actual base of operations. Oh, it's just such a chill game, and it's great to be able to play it in a different way. As I say, I'm still very new to it. I'm still learning. There's huge amounts that I can still understand and come across. I haven't done any bosses. You know, I've got a long journey ahead of me, but I wanted to check to see if the game would run like this because it's exciting. Oh, okay. Black Forest. This is the place I shouldn't be. Oh, rolling's a bit weird, look. Oh, hello. Oh, it's alright, it's my crow friend. I thought that was a baddie. Hello. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I'm not too interested in what you've got to say. I probably shouldn't be in here, should I? Like, this is just going to be the worst place. Especially for me with, like, I've got no buffs on right now. I'm not eating anything. Oh. Nah, I'm getting out of here. This is scary. This is a scary place. Grayling. That's the baby one, isn't it? Take this. Yeah, you think you're hard, mate? I'm well hard. Oh. Oh. Ah! Come on. I'll have you all. Yeah, take that. Ah, this place ain't got nothing on me. Yeah, this was just going to be a short video today just to show you that this is possible. So I'm using a program called Vorpx, which is a paid program. You do have to pay for it, but it lets you push non-VR games into VR with head tracking, 3D, and all kinds of fancy bells and whistles. Don't get me wrong, it's not fully native VR. I can't use proper VR controllers and it can't track my hands, but it's a great way to see games that you traditionally just see on a flat screen. Shut up! Hello, what are you? Go away. Come here. Stupid thing. Yeah, it's just a great way to see games that you love and you've played a million times in a completely different perspective. And I'm also using the first-person mod for Valheim, which anyone can play with. Anyone can access that. You just download it and follow the instructions on the site. I'll put the link in the description. It's very easy to set up, and that just lets you play in first person. And you can turn that on or off with the switch of a button. You just press H, and you can access that, no problem, so you can play flat screen in first person. This is Valheim running in VR with the first person mod. It runs fantastically, the head tracking's great, the 3D looks good, it's super chill. This is my house once again that I'm very proud of, that I probably shouldn't be proud of because it's quite basic, I'm sure, compared to what most people have got built. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. I have a week off coming up. Oh, I've closed the door on myself, and I think I'm going to spend the entire week just playing Valheim. I won't make any videos for the channel. It'll all go dead because oh hello, let's get the fire going. It'll all go dead because I'll be addicted to this. I'll be hunting down bosses and doing all kinds of mad things. Hope you've enjoyed, guys. If you have, please do leave a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe for more content. I do videos like this all the time where I'm trying non-VR games in VR, and I do all kinds of other stuff as well. Horror games, normal VR games, all kinds of weird stuff. So, oh, it's raining. That's cool. Will the rain go down my chimney and put my fire out? I hope it won't. I've not seen it rain yet. It does go down the chimney and put my fire out. Oh, you stupid chimney. I thought you were the best invention ever. Bugger. Okay, I need to figure something out. That simply won't do. I hope you've enjoyed, guys. Please do leave a like and a comment and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Valheim in VR works really, really well, and it works great in first person as well. I'll see you soon for another one. Take care of yourselves, guys. See you later.